Check. Check. Why isn't my mouse working? There it is. This is a little weird. What just happened? Why does this happen every time I start streaming? Oh, there we go. I'm an idiot. All right, what's up, people? People of the internet, let me know if we got a hot mic and if we got an even hotter streamer. What's going on, Gov? How you doing, buddy? Why isn't my mouse fucking working? It's such a piece of shit. The shitty mouse. Alrighty. It's time to nut up or shut up, boys. Ugh. Time to nut up or shut up. Let's see, is our chat working? Someone text something? Testing, chat 2, 3. Oh my god. Hey, it works. What's going on, Luke? Oh, you know, just living the dream and stuff. Being a dude. You know how it is. Alright. Let's get our scrot on, my dudes. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's do some FBZ. Let's do some F to the B to the Z. Z. Yo, what's up, Rye? My boy making demands. Trying to step on me, dog. Trying to step on me, dog. Throw hands, dog. Boom. All right, guys, let's do it. So, guys, I don't know if you know this, but this is actually a new game mode called Zombies. It's never been played before. This is an exclusive game mode that Treyarch told me about. Basically, you have to beat Nocturne Toten, or excuse me, you have to beat the World at War campaign, and then you get all Zombies maps across every single game. If you haven't beaten the World at War campaign, you can't play Zombies in Black Ops 4, 3, 2, or Cold War, or 1.
Strike team has reached the rendezvous point. They're in position.
Firebase Chi.
Strike team.
I don't know if I'm doing open lobbies today because I'm trying to stabilize my tech, and I just want to have one successful stream. But I'll do them soon.
Have already ravaged the facility.
Oop. I have platinum on WoW. Imagine not doing the WoW camp. I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I did the World at War campaign on
Captain,
like hard, but I don't think I ever did it
under
on
circumstances.
I disagree.
what
There
you're
is
saying.
no
Platinum.
better time for Russians to speak than when they must persevere.
Or I mean not platinum.
Take the
veteran.
teleporter to the Omega base. That is where you will find
Yeah, and
your
you just
max.
get one-shotted. Like
Would help, but
it's no flipping joke.
persevered enough for one.
All right, so guys,
I will watch
this
and help
new.
from here.
Do people
Go
still
now.
play? Yeah, people do. Actually, people were saying that the Vanguard campaign was pretty decent. Now let's see if this can handle the recording. So guys, I just this PC that I got set up. I got a 3080 Ti put into it, and I gotta say the 3080 Ti is like a big step above the 3080, just the regular 3080, like a big step up. It's actually kind of crazy. Like it only has two more. Yeah, why isn't this working? It only has two more gigabytes of VRAM, but god damn, is it like just beefy. Like we're at 4K 120 like no problem. And if I put ray tracing on, it barely dips down. Bro. You know, I know you're fucking, well, I don't know, maybe you're not fucking with me, but I know you're partially fucking with me. I've been thinking about dating, like getting back out there and doing the thing. But like I honestly I don't even know if I care. Like I would rather just I kind of just want to work right now. And if I meet somebody, I meet somebody, but like I need to like buy a house and like get some more money before I feel like I'm good enough. No, 80
Requiem soldiers. How did you get access to the base?
like
I know why you're here. You
Rye, I
German
think
girl, Max.
most of them were
Tell you what,
some of the ones that you gave me were a little too complicated. Like I had to do like too many steps in the Easter egg. So
You better
pretty
have
much
Max
anything that was like
transport.
accessible in the map I did, or if it was like a short little quest. Yo, what's up, Phil? I saw you were streaming, Phil, and I was gonna pop in, but then I was like, I don't really like that guy. He's kind of a dick, so I didn't. I hope you understand though. Dude, snipers suck on the grind. Legit make me want to give up. Dude, I honestly, I don't blame you, but this sniper's not terrible. Oh, Phil's still streaming. Whoops. Talking shit. I think about half of it I did in multiplayer. So we got to like level 20 on multiplayer.
Stay down.
Gonna pop in cutscenes. Dude, you can pop in me anytime. All right, Rye. I'll see you later, bro. Re-download BO4. Definitely more fun than Vanguard. Dude, BO4 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. The multiplayer is the best. I loved that multiplayer. I didn't at the time. That's one thing I went back and liked later. Because I don't like these newer CODs multiplayer like Modern Warfare 2019 and I don't prefer it. It's not my favorite, but Cold War's multiplayer is pretty decent. Anyway, yeah, Black Ops 4 I loved it. It was the only battle royale I was like kind of okay at. It's the only one I've ever gotten a dub in. Dude, it's so overhated. Do you know why BO4 was hated? This is just my opinion. I don't think it had anything to do with I don't think it had anything to do with COD YouTubers. I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it, like on our end. But I think people were just burnt out of the future like COD shit, and the game was literally just broken at launch. It was straight up broken. It was crashing for everybody. Whether you were on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, it was so unstable. And I think Blackout did really well, but Blackout wasn't free to play, so it literally just cost them like an entire field of play of potential customers. It's very unfortunate because that game had so much potential. Chaos carried BO4 and all the other maps were mid except Blood is I think Alpha Omega is slept on. I've been playing that recently, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. While I do love Blood of the Dead, frickin' Alpha Omega, it's Easter egg, dude. It's so good, so good. I mean, no joke, man. The Alpha Omega Easter egg is really fun. Like interacting with the the telepath or the keypad and doing all the, I don't know. And then the boss fight is really good. I used to not like it, but I've really changed my mind. I think it's a really good map. It used to be my least favorite. Well, Tag's my least favorite and still is, but it was runner up, dude. So here's the thing with Voyage. Voyage isn't a bad map. Voyage is
First one done. Let's get the
is
other
just
back
a
online,
quest
shall we?
only map.
Very busy today.
You know, like
You better
I've
keep
done
your
high
eye
rounds on it, but
pick.
it doesn't play very well unless you're doing the quest. And once you understand the teleporter system and how like the low teleporters only take you to the low sections of the map and the high teleporters take you to the high section of the map, it's very easy to navigate. It's really easy to get the Kraken. It's just a very quest-driven map, whereas all the other maps have a lot of other variety of play. And just a lot of small ones for you. I don't know, man. I think Alpha Omega is a really good map. I still think Tag is the worst. Tag your Totem, I just fucking hate it. I try to play it. It's like I hate all the wonder weapons. I hate the Wonder Wasp sniper. I hate the Tundra gun. I hate the snowballs. The only thing I do really like about that map is the little heat pad that you can get to put on your nutsack so that when you're going through the water, you can run. I know. You're absolutely right. Is it freak? Like frequency? You're absolutely right. People just hated on it to hate on it, and I think, like I said, I think it was fatigue. I think it was broken at launch, and I think Blackout really not being free fucked it up. And also, people didn't really understand the zombies. Like, they didn't understand how it worked, which I think is kind of weird. Like, for example, I made a video called, how to use your specialist weapon or whatever. It was like my first video that ever did really well. It got like 10K views, and I was like, hey, like super hyped. And people still to this day ask me how to use the specialist weapons in Black Ops 4. So I feel like Zombies was just confusing. I don't think the systems were bad. I just don't think they always worked well with one another. I don't think they always meshed well, and people didn't find it to be intuitive like I think Cold War is, and Black Ops 3 as well. I think they tried to reinvent the wheel too much with Black Ops 4 Zombies, and it ended up hurting the game. But I don't know. The maps were so good that none of that shit really mattered to me. Giga Chad Gamer, what's up, Dragon Ball? How you doing, bruh? What map do I start on if I just started BO4? Well, if you want to just like learn how stuff works and you're not trying to do a quest, I would say start on Classified. It's a simple map to get into. You can get the Wonder Weapon from the box pretty easily. Or if you want to do a little side quest, you can. Yeah, the HUD is disgusting. I do agree with that. Yeah, the launch was buggy. The marketing was weird because it was super strong. February of whatever year the game came out, February, and then it like kind of like petered off. Not for zombies, but for other elements of the game, I think it did. Yo, what's up, Awakening? How you doing, bro? Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry. Okay, so if you're just getting into BO4 and you only have Voyage, 9, or Blood, I say 9. Definitely 9. That map is awesome, and it's super noob friendly because the layout's simple. You know, just 4 corners and then like a circle. It's basically like Gorod Krovi. The map layout is very similar, where you have like a central hub and then areas spawning off to the side of it. And that map layout seems to do pretty well. All right, if you have Classified, I think Classified's a good one to start on because it's just about surviving. And then I would do Classified or 9.
Weaver,
Yeah,
there is a weapon
that's
forged
true.
at
9
your
is
location.
open. Classified is pretty tough, but
Weapons fire bullets
if you do some camping and use Stone Cold Stronghold or whatever, you can acquire armor while you're camping in the elevator. That's what I usually do to get to like round 30. And then you can experiment with the Wonder Weapon. But in 9, dude, you're going to have a ton of variety, from doing a quest to having a boss fight to there's side quests for like extra perks. You have the challenge system. The shield is really unique, and it would probably give you a better first impression. But I don't know. I love Classified. It's definitely one of my favorite maps.
I was starting to think you were cut out
Spaceland
for it.
is definitely.
Come see me when you're ready.
I actually think Spaceland isn't the strongest showcase of IW, and I've been replaying the whole series right now. Yeah, 9 is probably the better starter if you had to pick between the two, but I think those are the two strongest. I should probably go pack a punch. Yeah. Thank you guys for the likes on the stream. You know I appreciate it. You guys are all obviously the greatest. And I love you all. Yeah, Voyage is not a good map to start on. I think it aged well as far as the quest goes. Like the quest, the only part that's kind of annoying is you know, the little clock step or whatever at the beginning where you're turning the valves to match the clocks. After that, it's smooth sailing. Like the planet step is so cool. You know, you pack a punch to Sentinel Artifact. Like, there's a lot to like. And the Wonder Weapon quest, I think, is really clever. I used to not like it, but I really do like it now. But the thing is Black Ops 4. What's up, Swift? How's it going, bro? The thing with Black Ops 4 is what really pissed me off is not the HUD, not the no jug, not any of that shit. It was that they didn't give us any new. Oh, that's annoying. They didn't give us any new maps when it came to Aether. I do hate the fact that there are a shit ton of bosses on 9. That's very true. Like when you get to round 50, it's fucking absurd. It's really absurd. Like you're absolutely right. All right, if I was a Raycade, how would I be built? I don't remember. Oh, I'm not building that stupid key step. Maybe I will. Why not? Yeah, the Wonder Weapon. So, all right. So here's the thing about the Wonder Weapons in the box. It's not a bad. It's not bad. But I think it cheapens the experience, just like starting with a specialist does. It cheapens the experience of the zombies map. It's like,
Careful, though he does have a spare.
why would you? But at the same time, like, I like it for convenience. Like sometimes I just want to hit the box and get the fucking ray gun or the thunder gun and just be like done. And I don't want to always do a quest. So like for longevities, for the longevity of the map, I actually kind of like it. So you know, if I haven't played BO4 in like 10 years and I go back to it and I'm like, oh yeah, I can get the Winter's Howl from the mystery box or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, as an avid fan right now, I much prefer to do the quest. But even in Classified, the quest is like a little too long for just that Wonder Weapon. Yo, what's up, Zach? Yeah, there's a lot of setup in BO4. There is, and I do, but I like getting set up. Like getting everything set up inside of Blood is like one of my favorite things ever. It's so rewarding. It does take a long time though, but they wanted people to spend a lot of time in those maps. Like they thought making everything longer was taking it to the next level, and I do think they were right about that, but they took it a little too far. They need to have a balance between Cold War and Black Ops 4 with a touch of IW's ingenuity. That's what they need to do. Yeah, Zach, the computer is up and running for now. This is the, I guess, quote-unquote new PC or whatever. This is the other one. I got the other one back. It's sitting behind me. You can see it, like, right here. It's on the floor. I hooked it up to my TV, and I don't know. We'll see what's going on. You're not late, bro. We just started like 15 minutes ago. You feel that way when you get a staffer, but no, I agree. It's much better to have a quest. I do agree. I just think that some of them, it's like not the end of the world. I mean, I imagine if like I went to play Origins and I got the ice staff out of the box, like that would suck. I 100% agree. No box no box is the way to go. And I'm just saying, like, in terms of longevity, it's better to like, it's sometimes better to have it in the box because I don't always want to do the quest. But Origins, like, I'm doing the quest deliberately. Like, that's a map that needs a quest. My tooth, it's frickin' gone, man. Hold on, I'll show you in just a second.
Silence, pig.
Frickin' gone, dude. Here, wait. Ding, 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 ding. I'm the only zombie YouTuber with no tooth. Now I have a tooth. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Frickin' based and tooth pill, dude. Alright.
Strike team.
Yeah, it just depends on the map too. But yeah, I mean, getting the Wonder Waffle from the box. Okay, hear me out on this, government. I also think it depends on the actual Wonder Weapon itself. Like, I don't want to do a quest to get the ray gun, and the Wonder Waffle is fine to get from the box. But like the stabs, the bows, like that shit, like yeah, that needs to be out of the box. The gauntlets, I think, are some of the. I don't like the gauntlets very much, but they need to, you know, be found. Dude, hell yeah, Epic. Good. You were staying up pretty late for a while, weren't you? What's the best wall buy on BO4 Zombies? The Mog is really good when you get it fully pack-a-punch. It's the shotgun that's like 1,000 points, like really close to spawn. When you get that fully packed, it's a monster. But BO4's point system works the same as Cold War's, so any weapon will do as far as points. But if you're looking for damage, the shotguns are good. I like the Mozu, the ICR, and the AK-47, as well as the Bowie knife. Yeah, dude, I've actually been getting my sleep schedule on a better routine as well, Epic. Like, I've been going to bed strictly between midnight and 1, getting up at 6 or 7. If I don't have a lot of work to do, I go walk on the treadmill, and then I work on my business until 2 or 4, and then, you know, and I eat lunch and have snacks and all that shit in between, and then I work on YouTube from 4 to midnight, and basically just do like 2 8-hour shifts, sort of. What's 8 to 4? Yeah, that's right. That's 8 hours.
They're dead.
Whoop! Ah! I fucking hate Moon, dude. I fucking hate it. Sorry, Zach. Sorry I swore if your kids are watching. My bad. Yo, Jeremy, what's up, bro? Are you here? Oh, well, there. Sorry, I didn't see your question, Jeremy. What weapon are you using? I was wondering why you were quiet. I missed it. This is the K-Swiss sniper rifle, and it's a variant of a snake. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to miss your message. Usually I'm pretty good. I am a Moon hater, man. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be negative Nancy boy, but I fucking hate it. It's because of the wonder weapon and the QED and like just the whole Easter egg. It sucks. Fucking hate it. This is in my opinion, this is the best multiplayer sniper that you can get. What's that Z one? Or whatever, the one that's like really slow to aim down sight. I forget what it's called. That one I fucking hate, but it's so powerful. I wish they would have done a faithful remaster of all the maps. I do. ZRG, yep, that's right.
Die, pig. Slaughtered at least 5.
You know what would be funny to do? Is to make world record videos of being the first zombies YouTuber with no front teeth. Like I'll put in the title like world record, first in the world to beat Drak without a tooth. That's so stupid. I really need to take advantage of this tooth thing and make it go viral somehow. So I need some ideas, boys. Yeah, the ZRG ADS speed is literally trash. Most snipers, honestly, during the beta were great. Oh yeah, it sucks, dude. It sucks. It's like the worst fucking tooth to lose. Like out of all the teeth, it had to be that one. It's such a shame. But hey, I'm gonna get a new one. Just have to wear this fake one for the time being. It is what it is. I don't really give a shit because like, I don't know, man. It's just like, who even cares? I think I'm gonna be a hillbilly for Halloween.
Was the last thing we heard before the base fell, before the beasts poured into our world and struck us down. Get over there now.
Okay, bottom. Okay, left, bottom, 2 left. Oh, that's easy. Assault waves are literally trash. I don't even do them. It's literally pointless. First in the world to hit a YY 720 no scope. Yeah, exactly. You get it, turnips. You get it. All right, so it was. Wow, this is so much easier when you don't have a bunch of asshole zombies chasing you.
Things must have gone pretty sour between Cool Clay and Peck from the hide.
All right.
Like this.
Lego. The Barrett is fun when you build it to only hip fire. The Barrett, is that the Barrett 50 cal from the previous games, or is that in this game? Is that the MG 42 or 4082 or? Can you do the spawn door skip? Not well, sort of. Yes and no. You can't do it with regular. You can't do it with regular, like, weapons on. M82, that's right. So, like, for example, like, if I just spawn in with a, like, the sniper rifle and I try to do it, it doesn't work. Well, maybe if you don't want to do it on round... Okay, so this is a little bit of an involved answer. I'm sorry. If you want to do it on round 1, you have to spawn in with the size. If you want to do it just at all, you have to do it with Aether Shroud and then wait a couple rounds so where you can open up the top area. Or climb up to the top area. Yeah, I think you have to open... No, wait. What do you have to do? Oh, yeah, no, you have to just get Aether Shroud. So you have to wait a couple rounds, get Aether Shroud, climb up to above Pack-a-Punch, and jump over. But yeah, the best way to do it is just spawn in with the size. Hereafter, a sports L. Uh-oh. Who lost? I usually play Cold Water Grind. It's one of the things I think it did. Yeah, the camo grind in this game is actually pretty pleasant. I wish it was a little shorter. Weapons level up really, really slow. Like, we haven't leveled up this weapon. Oh, wait. No, we did. I'm wrong. Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up? 15 viewers on the stream. Thank you guys for coming out and liking it. 16 viewers. Oh my god, I'm famous. Mom, I'm famous! Oh, Red Sox, huh? Firebase. Oh wait, dude, I hate getting Sniper's Diamond in Vanguard. Yeah, dude, the Sniper, just basically anything in Vanguard, I can't do. I cannot bring myself to grind it. I just can't. Just can't do it. Oh, your controller. Oh, that's rough, man. Firebase wasn't really a bad map when it launched. It's not a bad map. It's just very, like Chopper was talking about it today. It's just mid as fuck. It's so mid. It's the definition of mid. Like, that's all there is to it. All right, let's go get the key. It broke your controller. Oh, because you were pressing it. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's the Shinonuma. So, Catboy, I have something to tell you about the Red Sox in just a second. But before I get into this, Shinonuma map on Vanguard good? Yes, it is good. But I think you should watch my review on it before you play it. One, because I want the view and the like. And two, because I need the views and the likes. And three, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have views or likes. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you should watch it because the map, basically the gist of it is the map is good, but Vanguard is trash. So it's up to you. So Catboy, guess what? In about 3 weeks, I am going to Boston, and I'm gonna see the Red Sox play the Yankees, and then I'm going to some bay area. I forget what it's called. I have to look. And like in the like near the water, and staying in a house with my family. So I'm stoked. Well, I mean, a controller you can get for, I mean, for $50. The monitor is like like 100 or so. I would try to get I buy all my electronics used. Like, rarely will I buy stuff new, unless like it's a camera or like a laptop or something. Then I'll buy that new, but I try to buy everything else used. Firebase C doesn't feel like zombies. That's just my main problem with Cold War, but Firebase C is by far the worst. I think everything feels like zombies. I just think that they made it a little too easy. I think Vanguard is worth it if you like Modern Warfare movement and multiplayer. I think they took the movement and made it worse. Like Modern Warfare, when I play that, I'm like, damn, this feels... It's not my favorite, but like I can understand the appeal. But in Vanguard, it feels like they like just ruined it. It is similar though. But the zombies is just... It's absolutely appalling. Nice, you're going to a Red Sox game next year. Who are you going to see? Believe it or not, I've been having a lot of fun grinding SMGs in Vanguard and MP. Hey man, dude, if you're having fun with it, just have fun with it. That's basically what I'm kind of like learning is like, fuck what everybody thinks. Just do what you want. Like, I don't like Vanguard, and I'm not going to play it. I'll check in, I'll hop in from time to time, but I'm not going to play it. And that's just me. But if people like it, dude, fuck yeah. I want people to be happy. Life is hard. It doesn't need to be harder by people going, meh, you're a loser for liking something. I can't tell you how many people lately have been in my comment section on my I have 2 shorts that had done pretty well lately, and I cannot tell you how many people leave me comments going, well, the reason people don't know this is because BO4's trash. LOL. BO4's trash. How can you play this trash, you trash piece of trash? And I'm like, I genuinely don't even care anymore. I'm vicious to these people. I'm like, I'm vicious. Because they just think because there's a lot of views and that they're anonymous that, like, I don't see it. It's like, I 100% see you being an asshole, and I'm going to call you out on it. Hopefully if they're OG stars, well, we'll see. It's on August, like, 13th or something like that. Oh, nice. I didn't know you could glitch swap the Reiki. That's interesting. You're talking about like toggling the different fire modes, right? Terra Maledicta is a top 3 map. Brownies, do you want to be banned? Yeah, but you should buy it used. Try to buy the monitor used. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. And when I say used, I don't mean like poorly used. I mean like use like new or use good, and then check the reputation of the seller, make sure they're 4 stars or above.
Slaughtered at least 5.
Ooh, feisty. Feisty! Ah!
Your bodies are
Watch for the Panzer on round 8. Yeah, dude, I'm watching out, bro. You know me. Dude, Dead of the Night is so good. I think people fucking hate that map. Like, I never understood why the community hated it so much. Like, I guess there's a lot of parts, but it's like a mansion. That's what it would be like. Felt like it was accurate. Oh shit, yo, the astronaut dude. Dude, they can't do that. They can't do that, Epic. If you buy it used on Amazon, Amazon has a 90-day warranty. I literally, okay, so before my tooth broke, I bought a TV for $1,000 because I thought I wanted a TV, and it showed up completely smashed. Just smashed to hell. And I sent it back, dude. They refunded me within a day, dude. I'm telling you, Amazon, they're not gonna scam you. And then they can't sell shit on Amazon anymore if they scam you, because you can leave a review and tell their customer service, and they'll get banned, or Amazon will fuck them up somehow. So there's no way you're gonna get scammed if they take out parts. You have, and when you buy it from somebody used, they oh shit. When you buy it from somebody used, you're buying it from a retailer or like a seller, like an established company or a person who runs an LLC. Like, they're not trying to scam you. Where is this place? Sturmkrieger is the worst thing ever. I photoshopped a picture of my friend on Dead of the Night's reaction was priceless. Sounds scary. I hope you didn't put like a dick in his mouth or something. Yeah, Dead of the Night was great, dude. The boss fight was a little weak, but I like boss fights with like sequences. It doesn't always need to be, you know, bullet sponge shit. That stuff gets old real quick. Yo, what's up, FaZe? How you doing, brah? Mighty Stance. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to buy anything new, and the thing is like most of the time when you're buying a used like new monitor product, it just like fell off the Amazon truck during shipping, or somebody opened it and returned it, or somebody opened it at the warehouse, like something stupid happened to it, and it's just in Amazon's warehouse, and they're just selling it for like $50 cheaper to get rid of it because it's not sealed from the original factory. So most of the time it was never even used improperly by a person in the first place. It's just a company error. So no, there's no way you're gonna get scammed, but I don't think you should buy it new because these monitors aren't worth the price they're selling for new. So if I had something for like 10 days and then I gave it back, that's pretty much new. Yo, what's up, Minders? Yes, this is a fire pace D's nuts for sure. Oh my god! Yeah, there was literally zero marketing. Zero marketing. Dude, TV smashed. It was crazy, dude. This TV was an OLED. I had been wanting this for years, and I finally got the balls to buy it. And it was 120 hertz OLED, 55 inches. I was so stoked because it was gonna be able to play my PlayStation 5 at 120 hertz. I was hyped. I was ready to go. And I turned it up right, and the whole thing was smashed. And the box it came in was destroyed, but that, you know, that just happens sometimes. But I should have. Oh shit. I should have just told the guy to take it back. Yo, what's up, Phil? Well, you better have enough money to take a rocket ship to the moon, bro. That's where he's gonna be. Max ammo. Minders, what's been going on, dog? I did, I say? Oh, I did. You put it. Yeah, I put him on the streets of Morgue City too. Nice. Oh, I need to build the wonder weapon.
For good this time.
Still lurking like halfway through the. Dude, you play the weirdest games, dude. Like, Phil, like most people out here are like, oh, I want to play like BO1 zombies again. And you're like, I'm gonna play the BO2 campaign instead. And then somebody's like, I want to play Dead of the Night. And then you're like, I'm gonna play fucking oh my god, what's that fucking game that you were playing the other day? That Metro. You play, you're just a funny guy. You do whatever the hell you want. I love it. People aren't ready to hear about Transit being good. I don't know about all that because I haven't played Transit. So I wish Trek would hop off the Elemental Wonder. Dude. Okay. Turnips. I agree and I disagree. Okay. Elemental. It doesn't always have to be elemental. Okay. Like that's fine. It doesn't need to be that. But I prefer the more fantastical wonder weapons like the Apothecant Servant or the Stormbow. Like that shit to me is awesome. Or the Forsaken one. But I am so tired of the yo, we're in a laboratory and we're gonna make a science wonder weapon. This one shoots lasers. And you know what this one shoots? Lasers. And what about this one? Lasers. Every fucking wonder weapon in this game is a glorified ray gun. Except for sort of the Crystal Axe. It's a little different, but it's pretty much a ray gun and then like an axe. Ever use the
One by.
run! Yeah, I do like the mob wonder weapons. I prefer blood because you can swap in. Dude, I haven't pre-ordered it, minders. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. So, yo, we got more likes on this stream than people in the stream. Let's go, dude. I'm officially famous, dude. Bro, for not streaming for like 2 weeks, I think it might even be more than that. We've been doing, this has been a great stream. I'm gonna start, so I'm almost finished with IW, and then I'm gonna do a review on the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but the whole Zombies game. And then, oh shit. Dude, what happened to Lo-Fi Girl?
Hostile expired.
She hurt? You ever use the Dempsey? XQC says it's a good gun. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Catboy. You haven't got, no, dude, I haven't gotten most of the DLC, like, I haven't done any of the melees. I haven't done most of the DLC weapons, unless it's an assault rifle or an SMG or like a shot. No, I actually haven't even done all the shotguns yet. I haven't done the Street Sweeper. What? She got a false copyright strike? She literally streams like original music or whatever. What is the Dempsey?
Silence.
Are you guys trolling me? I do too. She's been studying for like 30 years. Here's the thing, bro. I am gonna wait for... This is what I'm gonna do, minders. I'm gonna wait for... Whoa, wait. Kronos, what? What did you say? I want to read what you said. It went away too fast. But what's going on, Kronos? How you doing, dog? Damn it! I keep forgetting about PhD. I guess I am a noob, dude. I know the character Dempsey, but I don't know the Dempsey. So yeah, anyway, minders, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till the PlayStation beta comes out, because it's before the PC and the open beta, so it's like fine. I'm not buying multiple copies of that game like I have in the past. So so here's what I'm gonna do is just watch gameplay of it, wait till it gets closer, and then I'll pre-order it on PC. But see, the thing is, man, like, I don't play multiplayer enough to justify buying it. And if the multiplayer is good, maybe I'll buy it, but even still, like, I need to see what the rewards are. Like, we need to have great camos. There needs to be tons of rewards and ways to earn stuff. And the side modes need to be good. The campaign needs to be good. Like, I'm not buying any other game pre-ordered except for Treyarch. Oh, Kronos, I thought that's what you said. And it's funny that you say that, because I have been playing Infinite Warfare lately, and dude, I disagree so hard. I think the camos are so fucking hideous. It's just not my style. It's just not my style at all. The only one I like is Director's Cut and the second tier Pack-a-Punch camo on Beast from Beyond. And there's a couple like paid for camos that are okay, but I did not like them. Not like Treyarch's camos. And hell, even World War II zombies had better camos, in my opinion. Type. Oh, that's hilarious, Catboy. So he just was mistaken, and then you guys have an inside joke. That's funny. Dude, Cold War Zombies is fucking good. It's a good game. It just took so long to get there, and I don't entirely blame Treyarch, because Activision screwed them, and Sledgehammer sucks and can't do their job and forced Treyarch to make this game. Yeah, oh, dude, you can't, rebinds. Actually, I think Milo was... I don't know who was talking about it, but it was coming up, recently, because everybody was, like, I was talking about how it's been coming up in indirect ways. Like, everybody basically agrees that you literally cannot, like, save your health or your armor, and you have to spend so much of your resources constantly with little reward, and it's not easy to build those resources up until the late game when it's already too fucking late, and you need the Scrapper Covenant because it's not a perk, so you have to waste a Covenant spot. There's no way to earn extra points, and the point system seems off for how much money you actually have to spend. So yeah, I honestly think that, and then the fact that you can't train zombies to prevent any of this from happening is the problem, in my opinion. I think Cold War is a very, very, very good game. I just think that the zombies I was so wrong about it at first. However, Cold War needs to step it up in the areas of Easter egg design, Easter egg discoverability, well, I guess discoverability design, and difficulty. And they also need to go back to making the more fantastical, wondrous maps of the BO3, BO4 days. And same with those wonder weapons. And if they could implement things like boss battles from, you know, IW and like a director's cut type of thing, it doesn't have to be that specifically, but their own version of, we would have a perfect zombies game. Super Easter egg rewards, Cold War systems, and actual rewards inside the game. Like you do five D Machina Easter eggs, you beat it under an hour or whatever, you get a free blueprint. And it's like a sick ass blueprint. They need to do stuff like that. If they don't, the game will fucking die. Well, it won't die, but it'll piss me off. It was a very good zombies experience, but that was around when everybody was dick riding the YouTubers, and the YouTubers were going... They were doing what? It's a bad game, no fun. Well, I mean, I do think that the characters suck, but that's not why the game is bad. The game is Cold War's issues literally lie with the Easter eggs. And I'm so tired of the fans that are like, well, I'm so glad I can finally do an Easter egg now. It's like, well, were you how old were you when you were trying BO4? Like, they're just longer in BO4 and like a little more hard, like not that much harder. And also, during Black Ops 3, when the Easter eggs were quote unquote, you know, tedious, why was that like the height of the franchise? And why is Origins hailed as like one of the all-time best maps when it has one of the hardest quests ever? You know, it's like, so that doesn't really add up. Like, oh, more people are completing the Easter egg. It's like, no, that's not a good thing. That was supposed to be a special thing. Like, you're supposed to work at it. Like, I just unlocked Director's Cut on PC, and I fucking had to work for it. And it was awesome. I feel like I earned that reward. Well, I think they need to have casual maps and hardcore maps. So, like, for example, Shinonuma is the perfect... The new Shinonuma, the quest and how that map is implemented. I mean, I wish it wasn't on Shinonuma, I wish it was original, but that style and design and map size and quest and how everything works together is perfect for a second launch map. So, like, a first launch map should always be like a Blood of the Dead tier. Huge quest, huge Easter egg, huge map, amazing characters, amazing cutscenes, all that shit. And then they should have a second map that's like a Shinonuma style, where they're just, they have a small quest, small rewards, and you can do high rounds. What am I fucking missing? Oh no. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, no, I know Vanguard sucks. I'm just saying that the quest and everything inside of it was really good. Like the way they implemented it all. Doris is your third favorite. Doris was amazing. When it came out, it blew my mind. Yeah, the Zombies YouTubers, I don't think have as much influence as we think. What the hell? Where's the...
Your bodies are cold as
Looks like Cool Clay was hiding his rebel prototype. Find the rest of it.
You just gotta go live when you gotta go live, brah. Dude, I always hate when like Lego and all and Cruxel and Phil and everybody's live because I always feel like, you know, I'm taking some of the audience or, you know, I just want to make it like fair. I want to start streaming earlier, but I accidentally fell asleep for a little bit. No, the Vanguard Shinonuma I think is the best Shinonuma as well. However, Vanguard system sucks so much that I don't really ever give a shit if I play it ever again. But the way they implemented everything, if they did that on an actual original map, it would be amazing. I totally didn't write and memorize the Easter egg entrance. That's dedication, dude. Only time I would write shit like that like stuff down like that I needed to memorize was like how cells worked in biology class, because shit's hard to remember, and I drew them all out. Do all your streaming on Discord? Oh yeah, dude. Getting the bow. And that's the thing, I think... Like imagine if you were playing a raid in Destiny and like all the pieces in the map were highlighted and all the bosses were super easy. It's like the whole point about games is like you want to feel rewarded. It took me, dude, it took me so many tries to build Pack-a-Punch, or to open Pack-a-Punch inside of Shadows of Evil when I first started playing it. So many tries. And now I can do it in my sleep and get it done by round 4. If not earlier. Like, but I had to earn that. And I wanted to keep playing. Like, the game drew me in. I was like, what is all this wacky shit? I actually 100%, yeah, Rebinds, I 100% agree. I think that Zombies YouTubers or Zombies devs are overworked and not given enough time or money or resources just in general. But yeah, like I think people like Milo are I think he represents a good part of the community, but that part of the community is just, they just don't care anymore. And that's fine. You don't have to care. You don't have to. I have been saying this for a while, but there is a new Zombies community on the rise, and it's people like Lego and Spesh and hopefully me and Samuel the 17th and J Money and Chrism and this, and I would consider Russian part of it as well, and Greg FPS. Like, there's going to be a new frontier to Zombies, and it's not going to be Noah J and Milo and those guys anymore. It's just not going to be. It's changed. Like, all these new fans that have found Cold War and are obsessed with Zombies now, they don't know who any of those people are. And they didn't play Black Ops 3. They don't know who Jason Blundell is. They don't give a shit. I hope we do, because I'm literally only 100 subs away. Maybe you could just make like 199 accounts, government, and just sub to me, and then we'll just never pass 3K. I'll freeze the channel. Cold War had its peak at launch. No, the problem was with Cold War is that it took too long to get good. It did. Like 6 months. It took basically from November to Outbreak's Easter egg to get good. And by that time, I was so sick of D Machina and Firebase Z. It's not now that the game's complete can I go back and be like, okay, I see, you know, what they were doing, and I like how the perks work together, and now that I've played all these other maps, like I have a feel for it. But Outbreak's Easter egg, both Easter eggs, and Marauder Totem's Easter egg are really good. Same with the boss fight in Forsaken. I wish it was harder, but it's excuse me. It's done very well. I'm also really hyped for Deviation games too. All right, what's Thriller saying? So I hope no from my channel is here Sunday. I'm not saying I'm making one. Yeah, dude, you just gotta do whatever you want, Thriller. I say this, I'm not trying to sound disrespectful, but like, channels our size, like, we don't have that big of an audience to where like making those types of announcements is really that important. You just gotta make content because people want actions. So I just think you should just do it. Just do whatever you want because you gotta have an audience to, like, you know, before you can be like, hey guys, we're switching gears here. You just gotta do it. You'll get me banned on, dude. I don't want to get banned. Don't even threaten that. I thought that was an abomination. I loved Cold War until I didn't. If you don't like it, that's fine. I think I was wrong about it. I just was so pissed about D Machina and Firebase Z that I was salty. But to be honest, Sledgehammer, and then once Vanguard came out and I saw how incompetent Sledgehammer was, because I was like, if they got another year to work on their game, it's gonna be good. But Sledgehammer sucks so much that they literally got an extra year and still couldn't make a competent game. And Treyarch had to step in and they made a very good game. So I can't wait to see what happens in COD 2024 when they actually have some time and money to build it. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Nah, Thriller, don't do that. Just make the content. If you want to make Roblox content, make it. If you don't. You just gotta make stuff. Making announcements and sitting around thinking about the channel, it's not gonna do you any good because nobody cares about that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound harsh. I just, like, do you give a shit, like, about what I think about my channel? Like, no. So just make the content, and the audience will come. You just got to make it regularly. Well, okay, yeah, because you're my friend, but like, I'm just saying, like, do you care, like, what Milo is thinking about his channel? Like, man, I wonder what the next steps are. It's like, no, like, he's just got to take stuff into his own hands. You have a deep hatred. I think, yeah, Noah's weird. I don't hate any of those guys, but he's never been my favorite zombies YouTuber, and it's fine, whatever. I've watched his streams and stuff. Bro, I'm just telling you, as somebody that's been in a million bands and done a million projects with tons of different people, making the small announcement like, hey guys, we're launching our EP in 17 years, or like, hey guys, we're launching an album in 3 months, or like, hey guys, our new music video is coming out in 2 weeks, and like, only one person likes the post, and it's like your mom's cousin from, you know, a second marriage. So just make the content, and if people like it, they'll watch it. And then if that content pisses you off, or you don't like it, or it sucks, make something else, and just keep making it, and 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 just don't stop. And then when you actually have an audience that's dedicated and and cares about their favorite channel and what their creator's doing, then you can make those announcements like, hey guys, we're switching to Roblox for a couple weeks, or hey guys, we're switching to Minecraft, or whatever the fuck you want to do. World War II was okay, yes. I think each game that Sledgehammer has made has gotten worse and worse and worse. Advanced Warfare was decent, World War II was okay, and Vanguard is just trash. Dude, I would be so interested in Infinity Ward making another Zombies mode. But wait, hold on. So wait, why do we hate Lex now? Why does everybody hate Lex? Bro, I love Cold War from the start. I feel like it should have been the game after BO1 to me. Feeling the classic days. So, yeah. I was just wrong about Cold War. The Easter egg, but the Easter egg shit really bothered me. Easter egg shit still bothers me, and the fact that I had to play D Machina and Firebase E for 17,000 years was just an awful experience because the maps just were not packed with content, and the Easter eggs were so bad, so I just didn't click with me, you know? But now that I know Treyarch can still make good Easter eggs and still make good maps and still like make awesome boss fights, i.e. Legion and Valentina, I have faith in this new direction. I didn't at first. I was very, very worried. I like Lex too. I think they're just pissed about the reaction content, which I think is a very fair thing because, so he reacted to this content creator named Whiplash, who I think they're friends. I don't know. Whiplash only has like 3,000 subs, or he doesn't have very many subs.
I got you.
And he made this video and Lex reacted to it, and I honestly thought it would boost Whiplash's credibility in his channel, and it didn't do anything for him, honestly. He didn't get any subs from it, really. So yeah, that's a problem. Like, if Lex reacted to one of my videos, I probably wouldn't really care as long as it was transformative. And I would hope it would bring followers to my channel, but I mean, it seemed to work for Chrism. Chrism's doing really well, and Lex reacted to a lot of his content. But reaction content is weird. I think if it takes away from the YouTubers, the main original YouTuber's video, that they should at least split profits on the video, whatever that is, or he should help expose the YouTuber even more by having them like on a podcast or something called, maybe he could call it like Creators Corner, something stupid like that. Every Sunday, he hosts a podcast with the small creators that he reacts to, gives them even more exposure, or doesn't react to the whole thing and only shows the like first half and maybe part of the end or something. Yeah, I like Lex a lot, actually. I can't really remember. No, okay. So Outbreak at launch to me, I thought was okay. It was just very empty. Basically, nothing in Cold War was good until the first quest of Outbreak, the first Outbreak quest. Nothing in Cold War was worth a shit, in my opinion, until that first quest. So, March or April of 2021, because that was when I was like, all right, we're going somewhere here. But now that Outbreak's like full and like just everything is complete, like this is a good game. I just didn't see the vision. I didn't, and I was scared because I was really starting to do more YouTube at the time, and I was scared like shit. I'm not gonna have the mode I love anymore. Yeah, but Thriller, he links the video, but it's not enough. People aren't going and watching the video. They're going and they're just watching Lex watch the video. And then they're not going to go and actually like watch the video again. So it doesn't matter if he links the video or not. He definitely should always do that. But if it's a smaller creator that doesn't get as much money from or any money, then he definitely needs to do something to help them in other ways other than just linking it. Because he also streams on Twitch. So if he's reacting to YouTube content, then most Twitch people don't really like to go over to YouTube. At least I don't think they do, because it's a streamer, a person that loves to watch live streams is not the same type of person that likes to watch videos. They're like two different groups of people, in my opinion. So it just really, well, did I say stealing? It's not stealing, it's transformative. He's stealing views. It's not stealing content. The content's transformative. I'm just saying, if he takes the Smith Plays video, then I don't give a shit. Smith Plays has 2.9 million subs. So I don't care if Lex reacts to his video, because he's gonna get the views anyway. Yeah, no, I see. I just can't read everything. But Whiplash is 10K. Well, I don't really give a shit about who Lex bans. Lex blocked me on Twitter. I don't even know what I did, so he blocks everybody. He just doesn't want to deal with negativity, and I don't really blame him for that. But yeah, blocking somebody for having a Russian flag is stupid. Like, who cares? Just I mean, he can ban whoever he wants, but like, maybe that person is from Russia. Like, maybe they believe in the other side. It's not my job to judge that person. No, I understand that transformative content is a tricky, it's a delicate dance. I think if anybody reacts to any video and pauses it and makes comments about it and makes jokes, they have every right to do that. I totally believe that. I think that is transformative. You're discussing the content. You're making it different. You're critiquing it. It's like listening to an album or playing a video game and talking over it. Like, this is transformative. That's why they allow this stuff. And it's a product, but point remains. So I don't think what Lex is doing is stealing, but I think that it would be nice. And see, this is why I don't understand why he wouldn't do something like this. Because if he did a small creator support thing, imagine how many people would fucking love him in the community. He would be hailed as like, as supporting the zombies community and building a new generation of zombies fans and creators, and like, he would be doing. So for those of you who don't know, Travis Barker, who's the drummer of Blink-182, he has been literally going around the globe finding artists from hip-hop to punk rock to R&B to whatever, to EDM, and he has been producing albums of young kids like 17 to 22 and maybe a little older depending on who they are, and he's helping shape the next generation of punk rock artists. So instead of being like Axl Rose, who's like, fuck these rock bands, we're the best, Travis Barker is like, no, I want to help the next generation of music. Like, imagine if Lex did that with content creators. I want to help the next generation or next wave of zombies creators. And he reacts to their content, he maybe helps them a little bit financially if the video does well or gets a lot of views and the creators doesn't, and then Lex creates a podcast and exposes even more people. Like, he would make money, and he would literally help other people grow. And people would be like, wow, that's awesome that Lex is doing that.
My accuracy is unmatched.
Yeah, I didn't think he had that many subs. Yeah, no, I understand that, but all I'm saying is that there's Russian people who probably watch Lex's streams too, and they probably have family that are affected. Don't their feelings matter as well? So I'm just saying, it's, if Lex is affected, he has every right to do whatever he wants. I'm just saying, it's like, there's a story to every side here. Well, Vanguard does suck, but it's not black and white. Nothing in life really is. Is this really happening right now? What a stupid thing. No, see, Rebinds, it's definitely funneling or taking views, but it's transformative content and it's legally not, it's legally allowed. Like, anybody can take, because, okay, here's a perfect example. Do you think that it's wrong for Lex or me or anybody to react to a Call of Duty trailer? Because Call of Duty is now not getting views. The difference, in my opinion, is the size of the channel and what we should do morally rather than legally. So I think morally, I don't think Lex is stealing anything really. He's taking views or funneling views to his channel, but it's transformative content. It's legally allowed to exist. That being said, he should do the right thing and help boost that creator in the algorithm to give them a little more of a shake. That's all I think, and I genuinely believe he would be frickin' hailed as a zombies hero. Dude, I literally freaking hate this stuff sucks. What about me? Yo, what up, Crux? I disagree, Rebinds. I disagree, dude. There are channels that literally like, there's podcasts that literally just react to stuff and talk about it. That's 100% their content. As long as it's transformative, it's not a problem. Again, it's morally on the line about not helping the creator. I think that's the problem. I think Lex needs to do more to support the creator if they're small. I'm not saying he has to give them like millions of dollars, but hey, if the video made $100, send the creator $50. That could fill up their gas tank. Or have them on a podcast, or do something other than just watch the content. Lex has every right to do it, and it might not be ideal, but he's not doing anything wrong. He could do more, but he doesn't have to. He just doesn't. It's just how it is. I am Bob Saget's nephew. See, what I consider stealing as far as like views goes is like when people like the Gaming Revolution post the trailer from Call of Duty's channel. Like just posting the trailer, like unless he's paid to do it or something to promote it, I don't know. Like he doesn't react to it or do anything. He just posts the trailer. If Lex just like sat there and went, you know, said nothing over the video, that would be stealing views. But he's making jokes, he's talking to chat, he's pausing it, they're cutting the camera angles. That's transformative. Yeah, he just needs to do more like actually helping them out. And if he doesn't want to help them out financially, then he should just, it's just the right thing to do. It's what I would do. I have noticed he'll react to videos like after they're posted, which is good. Like, so, you know, the views that a video would get right when it's released aren't affected, but sometimes it overlaps. Yeah, I don't like TGR. I think he's a horrible person, and I think his channel sucks.
He found only his death.
Wow, this grind is really shitty. Oops. What's even the point? Yeah, I guess he does, but he only does that like,
All Aether reactors must
you know,
be operational for machine to function. One goes down, machine goes down.
he only does that every now and again. But yeah, the stuff he says on Twitter is literally so stupid. He thinks he's like this intellectual, and it's like, dude, you're an actual idiot. Yeah, I mean, it shows. His channel's literally dying. I mean, I'm not trying to say, like, I have some amazing channel here. I don't. But I liked him for a little while. Like, during Black Ops 4, I liked him. Well, he used to actually have inside information. And he actually used to leak information, and he was valuable. But now he's stopped for whatever reason, and so his opinions are stupid, and he's an asshole, and his channel's not valuable. Why is the Pack-a-Punch not? Oh. Shit. I just don't get why he's such a dick to people online. Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for 21 likes on the stream. You're making cheese? Hey, thanks, man. No, dude, I don't care if you watch once a year. I appreciate any eyeballs on the channel at all. I don't care if I have 2 subs or 1,000,000 subs. It's an honor to have people want to watch you. It would be like saying, oh, you know, Law and Order is my favorite show. But it's like, do you watch Law and Order every fucking day of your life? No. Why would I expect you to? I don't watch PewDiePie every day. I like PewDiePie. Dude, it's because Cruxel, in my opinion, their relevance depends on the leaks, and if they're not getting good information, they're not going to get good views. And the reason they resorted to leaks in the first place is because it's easy views. But if they don't have a good personality, like if they can't launch themselves from that, then they don't have anything to say. And like his particular videos, like, just don't, he doesn't have shit to say. So he makes up these weird theories that generally make no sense. And I've done that too, but I don't base my channel around it. Or all he talks about is like what maybe could happen. And it's like that, yeah, there's a place for that. But if that's your only content, no, you're right, Alexander. Basically, it was from Zombie. He released. I agree. I remember that. Well, I don't remember him saying he would delete his channel, but Zombies Chronicles until basically like after BO4. It was like two or 3 years. I thought he was all right, but then you know he's just such an aggressive dickhead to people online. Like I just don't like it. I am only aggressive if people are like genuinely assholes to me. Nice, Minders. No, I know, but the thing is like he doesn't even talk about politics. Well, he does. Sorry, he does. But he talks about like these existential things, like having a baby is immoral. And he thinks life is like a logic puzzle. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Like I can't even begin to sit there and explain it. It's like, yes, the securing the existence of our species is immoral. An AI friendly with a full auto RPG. Can I get that weapon, please? Nice, dude. I don't really like Cheetos, but I'm so hungry right now that sounds amazing. So, ironically, whenever we finish this video, or finish this game, we're gonna do some reaction content. But I don't really have any followers, so it's okay. The flavor just sounds good. I used to like Cheetos when I was a kid, but I don't know. I just don't like them anymore. Cruxel, how you been doing, bro? I feel like you and I have just been under the radar as of lately. Have you been under the radar? I haven't really seen you streaming. Am I crazy? I usually get alerts for everybody. Been seeing Spesh and Phil. Could really go for some meth right now. My dude is a meth head. It's chill. Cheez-It grooves? Those are new, aren't they? Dude, after... Okay, I'm just gonna say something real quick. Nice, Phil. Lurk away, my dude. If you want me to take off my shirt, I will. The thing... I'm gonna say something brave and controversial. I don't like when new maps launch. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate how everyone's like grinding to put out videos. I hate how everyone's trying to be the first to put out a guide or first to do this or first to do that. It's a shitty 2 days. I hate it. I hate it. I used to like it when I was more of a viewer because I had so much content to watch. But now I fucking hate it as a content creator because I'm like, well, do I just sit here and make the same video as every person? Why? Like, why? So I genuinely think the times in between maps are much more important than the actual maps themselves. Like, yeah, you get a lot of views and stuff, but you gotta, I think it's important to build up in between so that when the new maps come out, when you're streaming, like, the algorithm helps push you and shit like that, because I just hate that like rush. Because the content is not fun to make. Like the way I make content, I can't compete with people that have teams like Milo or however the fuck they all do it. I don't know. I don't know if all of them have editors, but I can't compete with that. What am I gonna react to? I have a couple videos in the chamber. I have to look. There's a, like, I think there's actually a Lex thing. There's a Chopper thing. Wait. I've been super under the radar. I don't talk about much because I feel like a bitch and about stuff happening to me all the time. But Courtney has been taking like the past 4 days off work on grievance leave, so we're just spending time together to help Linger get over it. Oh shit, dude. Dude, things are allowed to happen to you, man. You're a sensitive guy like I am, so I totally get it. You just feel things very deeply and shit just... I've been having a tough time too, man. All the financial stuff, fucking tooth and cat and my piece, it's like, dude, I know it's not people dying, that's always ultimately worse, but I'm just saying, like, I feel this stuff very deeply, and I get very overwhelmed, and I turn into a mess. Wait, I leave for 8 months, and Skep got a bunch of big YouTuber friends? I mean, I wouldn't say they're friends. I don't really like any of them, especially Crux. Crux is kind of a dick. They kind of just like won't leave me alone. They're always on my nuts. They're like, oh, Alex, you're so cool and popular and attractive and funny and we love you. You know, when can we play with you? And I'm always like, guys, just chill. Just relax. Your neck thing? I think you did bring that up before. Is it? But I thought it was like getting better. Is it? Wait, are you talking about when you're hungry and your neck hurts? What were we talking about with that? Bro, I don't think that you're making shit up. You know, it's funny that you say that, Crux, because when I was younger, I used to think people were like lying about stuff. a lot to me when I was young. Maybe they were when we were young, but then I actually realized, like, people can have different experiences and interpretations than I do, and life just sometimes happens to more than others. It is, Minders. It's very tough being so fucking cool and badass. Amen, brother.
Circle back.
Oh, I see. You're responding to my, like, launch map thing. Like, yeah, it just sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun, and I hate that grind. I don't mind the grind of working in YouTube. I hate that specific grind because it's not enjoyable. And it's not supposed to be, but I just don't like how everybody makes the same videos. $22 likes on the stream. Let's go. So, can you not, like, sleep and shit? Yeah, I've been having a fucked year too, man. They can't resist a Giga Chad BO4 lover. Dude, I know. I'm like a full 6 inches right now, and I got the other 6 inches in your mom. Oh, dude, that sucks. I had back pain earlier this year. Went to a chiropractor, really helped me out. Doesn't sound like that can happen to you. Maybe you can take a steroid to reduce the swelling. Steroids aren't that much. Even if you don't have insurance, you could probably go to a doctor for like $100 or $200 and get some generic steroids to reduce the swelling, if that's what it is. And that would not cost you very much money, bro. And maybe some antibiotics if there's like an infection. That would be pretty cheap. Oh yeah, I need to buy armor. Number 13, burger foot lettuce. What's burger foot lettuce? Oh, Burger King. Bruh! No dipshit Shorelock. Mighty Stance, you say the weirdest shit, bro. I'm gonna have to ban you for being weird. Oh yeah, sorry. I do need armor. Let's get it. Let's get it. Just want to kill these zombies. I would never ban you for being weird. Maybe I'd ban you for being too sexy, but you ain't got nothing on me, dog. I got a 6-pack under this gut. What's my opinion on Andrew Tate? I don't know who that is. I can give you an opinion on Alex's taint. Well, I have abs under my flabs. Cool. The last thing you want is your burger and your Burger King is someone else's foot. Yeah, no, you're... Bro, chivalry's dead, dude. Haven't you heard the feminist movement? Chivalry is fucking dead, dude.
He found only his death.
They don't want you holding doors for them. They can do it on their own, dude. They don't need some pig like you holding the door for them. I just realized that this weapon was not. Yeah, dude, because you're super thin. That's all abs is. Like, you can make your abs larger, obviously, through ab exercises, but abs is just getting your body fat count low enough so that they can see the muscle. Thriller, I'm about to fly down to North Carolina and pop you in the face. My man acting like he's the Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson over here. I wonder how the cameraman and all the COD zombies never died. Because he's flying a drone, and he's hanging out with Ravenov. Wow, what a great wonder weapon. I like to do this.
This is unnatural selection.
Stone Cold? He's gonna do that stunner. Holy kills. Oh, shit.
They will hate Siberia.
Joanne. Is that what I said? Yo, what's good? Breadman Bread, is that your birth name? Hi, my name's Breadman and I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Breadman.
Silence, big.
Well, what's going on, brah? How's it be? I knew it, dude. It's your Christian name? Dwayne the Bread Johnson. Alright, Minders. It's all good, man. Minders, I've sent you the Discord invite 37 times. And you keep missing it. Do you really not have it still? Yes, I have, dude. I've sent it 3 other times. Oh, you mean like on Discord? I thought you meant like to be in the server. Oh, I haven't added you like as a... No, I think I did add you as a friend, bro. I'm looking right now. I'm almost certain I did. No. Dude, right here it says Minders. Offline. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, but I'm still your friend. And I've sent you the Discord. I've sent you the Discord link in my YouTube chat like 75 times. Oh my gosh. You're not banned. I undid it. This is why I don't want a Discord, because I don't like it. It's stupid. How do I just... Dude, you're not banned, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man. It says... I don't know, man. I don't know how I've done this. I've done this, like, a lot, so... If it doesn't work, I don't know. Yo, what's up, Joshua? Breadman, the application for being a mod is I don't think I kicked him out because he got in a fight and like he kind of wanted. It's a long story. I didn't ban him. He got pissed at people, and I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I just kicked him out, and he was pissed at me anyway, so I thought it was fine, but then we found our way into each other's lives, and now we're best friends again. It doesn't really matter. I don't really remember what happened. But anyway, Breadman, the application for to become a mod, it's pretty extensive. I'll send you the paperwork, and then we have to meet in person for it's a long interview. It's 3 hours. We meet at Hometown Buffet or Golden Corral, you can pick. And we sit down, we have a long conversation about, you know, your interests, your hobbies, who you are as a person. And then after you buy me dinner, I will process your application and we'll reconvene after 3 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. All it takes is basically I just want to get to know you a little bit, and then if I can trust you, then you can be a mod. Because right now I'm in the process of like building my mods or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because if the channel ever does well, I want to have people that were on the ground floor that I can trust. I would like to have like 20 to 100 people that I could trust, and if I ever got like 10k subs, it would be very helpful. Yeah, well, it depends how. Hey, let's not assume anything, Cruxel. He could be underage. That is part of the application process, but that's where the 3-week approval time comes in. Basically, all I remember is that everybody was so upset about the Minders thing because, or not Minders, Sakurai thing, because Sakurai was lying to everybody, and I wasn't gonna just like fucking tell the story 10,000 times a year, or a day, not a year. And I think Minders was pissed about it, and then Minders and Thriller and somebody else, there was like an argument, and it got heated, and from what I remember, Minders wanted to leave anyway. He was like, he was just mad at the time, and he was like, I don't want to be here anyway. And so I was just like, I'm not dealing with fighting anymore. So basically the way I like work as a person is, for the most part, I'm pretty chill. I'm not gonna like kick anybody out. But if there's periods of time where things need to be more strict than others, that's it. So that period of time, we needed to be a little more strict because Sakurai was just stirring the pot and pissing everybody off and lying to people, and I'm not the type of person that's just gonna like. I was trying to keep the situation private, but he didn't want to, so then I had to tell people. Because otherwise I was just, I don't care if people think I'm the bad guy. I know what happened. No, yeah, he was yeah, I know. He was being aggressive to everybody. He was being hostile to everybody in the community and yelling at people, and people were like messaging me privately and being like, dude, what is this guy's problem? Like, why is he constantly angry and calling people names and shit? I asked him to stop. He was still being, he seemed like a little bit open to it at first, and then I asked him if he would, and he said, I don't think I can. And I was like, okay, well, I really hope you reconsider. please, you know, I asked, I was being very polite, and then he was just like, he was like, what did he say? Adios or something. He was very smart ass in the way he was ending our conversation. And I was like, you know what, dude? I have been sitting here wasting my fucking time talking to you, trying to get you to be nice to people and not just be an aggressive asshole. And you're just being a smart ass and dismissing everything inside this conversation. And then he's like, what do you mean? What did I say? I said adios. I'm like, dude, no, it's not that you said a word. It's how you are handling yourself and conducting yourself in this situation. And I'm taking time out of my life to try to help you. And I told him, like, he can talk to me about his problems if he's, you know, feeling angry and stuff, and not to take it out on other people. And he was like, I don't think I can do it. And I was like, well, then I don't want you here unless you can do it. And I was like, you can come back. And then he was just being a smartass. And I was just like, fuck this guy. So I kicked his ass out. And he started lying to everybody and being like, I just said adios. I don't even know. I just said adios. I can't believe he banned me for a word. And I was like, yeah, Mr. Free Speech over here banned you for a word. It's all about context, respect, arrogance, and he was being an arrogant little shit. And he manipulated people, and basically he wasn't telling the truth. And I don't care, because I don't have to defend myself because I didn't lie. So he, and then everybody who's found out, it's like, oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. And so I think basically Minders got upset that, I don't know, I don't even want to say upset, but you were just kind of angry, and we were all fighting with each other, and I just banned you. I never close the door on anybody unless it's an extreme circumstance. That's just how I live my life. You have basically infinite strikes, but the time in between strikes just grows longer for when I don't want to talk to you. All right. I don't no, the stuff with Sack basically started because he would show up into streams and would talk about stuff, and then, you know, how we do in this stream, we tease each other, you know? You know, you guys are making fun of me, you call me old and toothless and a hillbilly, and you guys, you know, like, we just fuck with each other. And he would just flip his shit. And Stim would be like, hey, he'd be like, hey, like, teasing him about Persona 5, and he would just get really mad. And I asked him to stop, because I want you guys to be able to chill. Like, how Catboy's annoyed with me right now, because he just wants to chill. I just want you guys to be able to chill. I don't want you to be getting screamed at and called, like, a fucker, and no, that sucks. It's a reflection on me, and I gave him, like, 50 chances. Your wall is chroma keyed? Uh-oh. No, wait, why is that actually? Is my chroma key still on? Because it looks like it's just super bright. Oh my god, come on. God. Yeah, I know he was, and I told him that I would talk. I was like, I'll be there for you, dude. Oh yeah. Whoops. Yeah, what's going on, Grape? I'm glad you made it. So now that Grape's here, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, he did. Minders was just, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just stop talking about it. Dude, yes, some people, he was just, I don't know why this happens. I don't know if this is like a common thing amongst Gen Z or what, but a lot of the younger guys that get drawn to my channel, luckily, are pretty mature for their age. And like, I'm sorry, Thriller, that I'm picking on you, but like, if I compared Thriller to Sack, it's like, it's crazy. Like, Sack acted like a fucking 13-year-old. So, soft in the balls. No, I know. That's why it's super fucking weird how he was literally that immature. And it's like, you, Stim, I'm pretty sure Grape, aren't you in high school? It's like, you guys are wildly more mature than I was at that age, and yeah. Yeah, I've had friends like that too, Rebinds. It's fucking annoying. No, dude, Sack was like 16 or 7. He's 17 now. We need to switch. BO4, huh? My man Grape getting into it. Grape, guess what, dude? I've been thinking about you. With the, I ordered a Steam Deck, and I'm gonna buy Elden Ring for PC, dude. And I'm gonna play it again, dude. BO4 is so good. I've been saying this for years. I'm so glad people are starting to like it. This is the thing with COD, man. COD just sucks so much because it shows up incomplete, and it doesn't get completed until 6 months into the game's life cycle. And then by that point, people are so sick of the scarce content that they had been playing. So really, my recommendation for people is to not buy COD until 6 months after release, because that's when everything will finally get good. I don't like Black Ops 2, but I think it had the same, like, amount of content as Zombies, and I think Treyarch basically, like, puts out a banger game, and then the next game they really try to innovate stuff and change things, and that's what it seems like it happened with, you know, Black Ops 1 was, you know, a piggyback off World at War. Then Black Ops 2, you know, didn't resonate with the Zombies community as much, not until Mob and Origins. Then BO3 knocked it out of a park because they were, like, honing in their craft. BO4, they tried to reinvent the wheel again, and it just turned too many people off. And Cold War, they refined those skills, but they gotta get the Easter egg difficulty up. They gotta get the difficulty up. Nice, 1,500 critical kills. I think that's all the critical kills, actually. Because that was the worst part. They should remake Cold War Reminders. You're going to be banned for that. Ah! You know, I don't like that the PhD slide doesn't burn zombies. Like, it should definitely do that. They silenced him because he told the truth. Yeah, I heard about that, Stance. I heard about that. I don't know how I feel. Is Hollow Knight that good? I might have to wait for the second one then. Because the second one will obviously just be more of the first one. Probably improved. And then if not, then I'll just play the first one. I think I want to get it for Switch. Then you got us old fogies. Bro, we're so old, dude. But we're still gamers, brah. Actually, I would bet that, Jeremy, you're the only person who can fix a car. Like, in this whole chat.
My accuracy is unmatched.
Dude, Elden Ring is hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's way easier compared to any of the other games. Apparently, I haven't tested this myself. And, not only that, it is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's so fucking good. I have not been pulled into a game that... Okay, the 2 times in my life that I have been pulled into a game where I've loved every bit of it was... Well, the 64 era had a couple games like that. James Bond, 64, Mario Kart, Mario Party, but specifically it was Zelda Ocarina of Time. That game blew my mind. Zelda Ocarina of Time, and then Zombies in World at War when I first discovered that. And then Zombies in Black Ops 3, because I missed Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So I came back for Black Ops 3. So these are... And then Elden Ring. Those are, the, I guess, 4 times where I have been blown away. Yeah, dude, I heard it was like... They were almost ready to, like... I don't know what, but it's basically ready. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, man, we can't all be perfect, Patriot. And it's better than being a junkie. Well, getting off of alcohol is no joke. Sekiro was so hard, like, I didn't even enjoy it. The thing about Elden Ring, which I love, is, and Zombies used to have this, is there's a sense of discoverability that you get even if you play with guides. Because guides can only explain so much, and the systems in Elden Ring are so simple yet very, very deep that you're not gonna figure it all out on your own, and then you're reading something about a quest and then it triggers your thoughts for something else and you're like, oh, that's what that was for. And then you go and you fucking use this new item or this new like ability or a new weapon, and it just, dude, the skill system, the skill gap is so high, but it's so simple yet so deep. It's, oh my gosh, dude, it's, and the atmosphere and the boss encounters and the cutscenes and the anger that comes with it and the joy, it's just so good. Yeah, no, they don't. It's like a, and that's also true, Graham. It's actually a finished game. It's like what we used to get from Call of Duty games. Dude, people love Mario Sunshine, I thought. Well, I've always heard good things about it. I was just kind of out of Mario at that time. Oh! DMs. Why, are you talking about the Roblox stuff? They should remake Elden Ring. Dude, they should remake Modern Warfare 2. Soldier of Godric. Which one is that?
Moving with hand cannon.
Yeah, I never played Majora's Mask, so I can't say, but people do like Majora's Mask. Yo, what's up, HR&R? I tried playing Hollow Knight 4 times at first. How you doing, bro? That's interesting. That's interesting, Grape. There's this new game called Salt and Sacrifice that I bought that I really, really want to play. Bro, don't give me your last dollar. Do you want it back? I'm just happy you're here, man. Dude, if that's really your last dollar and you can't, like, eat, I'm gonna refund it somehow. Actually, shit, I don't know how to do that on YouTube. On PayPal, I know you can. Looks like my, looks like that 70 cents is mine, brah. Got bigger fish to fry. Fair enough. Zelda Wind Taker? I don't think I've played that one. Yeah, I've heard that Hollow Knight's great. I've heard Skull is great. I've heard that Dead Cells is great. But the thing is like, there's only so many 2D platformers I can take. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but they're all the same, in my opinion. It's like, just going back and forth from one area to the next, jumping on a 2D plane. I feel like there's just only so much you can do, but maybe Hollow Knight reinvented that. Well, what do you, oh, your brother bought some pizza? Dude, I'm starving. What time is it, actually? 2 hours. I started at 9, so it's 11:30. Man, we're not anywhere close to getting dark, Aether. Holy shit. Wait, are you being serious, HR&R? Duke Nukem? Isn't that a first-person shooter? That's crazy about Hollow Knight, bro. I didn't know it was made by 3 people. I knew it was an indie game. Catboy, somebody was just talking about that earlier. I think it was Luke. He was talking about completing the World at War campaign on Veteran. Damn, so that must be way old then. When did that come out? Chivalry 2? What am I thinking of? Are you guys excited for the new Warhammer game? Dark Tide, or whatever it's called. Twilight Princess? Isn't that the one for the GameCube? Or the, I mean the Wii U or something? 2002, bro, I was like 13. Dude, I remember when I got my first armpit hair. I don't know why that just popped into my brain. I had one singular armpit hair. Holy shit. Oh, it's 2,500 critical kills. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the story. I just want to play the game. I watched a preview of it and it looked pretty good. Well, this is what you're supposed to do to be a YouTuber. You're supposed to sit at your computer and click your mouse furiously until you die. I would like to. I don't know when it comes out. I need to take a look at it, but the Dark Tide game looks pretty good. No, I'm 33, dude. I'm the oldest zombies YouTuber in the game. Except for, I think, Noah and Lex look way older than me. I look pretty young for my age, but Zez Demolitions, I don't think I recognize your name. Have you been around to these here parts before? If not, it's lovely to meet you, and if so, I'm sorry I didn't remember your name. I try really hard.
Leave him to rot.
Dude, I have no desire to play any COD campaigns on Veteran. Like, it just sounds like a nightmare.
Exfil available if you need it.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna exfil. I don't want to be on here anymore. It's taking way too long to level up the
I
guns.
hope Raptor 1 is standing by.
Oh well, thanks for stopping by.
Get to the L.
Yeah, I do wanna try the new Warhammer game. Basically, this just so you know, this channel is primarily zombies or semi-related FPS titles. But then, why can't I jump up there? There we go. But yeah, then I do hopefully want to be doing other content on my second channel, which you guys should subscribe to. It's called theBit. It's in the description. And I'm gonna start doing more like commentaries and just different types of content, different games. Kind of more of like a variety personality channel, like Penguin Z or Griffin Gaming, or you know, something like that. Yeah, I think it's got like 30 subs over there, so if you want to be in on the ground on the first 100, there's no way we're gonna get this.
That's how you clear an LZ. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was September. I didn't want to speak too soon.
Music to my ears, Raptor 1. Bring him home.
For bragging rights, Catboy, you're a madman. You're a freaking madman. Do Elden Ring randomizer blindfold folded runs? That sounds... I can't do that. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Where's my water? Bop, 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 bop. How's everyone doing? We doing all right? Oh my gosh. Why does this mouse not work? I don't get it. Dude, I don't think COD Mobile is bad. I don't like playing mobile games with my fingers. I want to play a mobile game with a controller. So like, show you. I have this thing. It's dope. And I straight up just love playing like streaming, like games that stream to it or whatever. Well, first let's see. But COD Mobile, you have to download this app, and the app is weird, and I just don't like doing it. And the game isn't as enticing enough. And I heard that they're remaking Warzone, so it's like I might just wait for that. And I think Apex Mobile is the best mobile game on the market. It's so good. Oh, 500 more. Woof. Oh my god, 1,000 more. Oh. Yeah, I know. I've played it on that. It's okay. But it's just, I don't want to play COD Mobile on my PC. Like, I mean, I have. But it's like at that point, I might as well just play the real one. I just wish that it worked with the frickin' controller I have, because the controller I have is dope. But yeah, you're not a loser for enjoying it. If you like it, good. But yeah, Apex Mode was fucking crazy. It's so much fun. All right, let's see. Have I done this shotgun? Oh, we're very close. What am I missing? Critical kills, of course. Of course. What should I do next? Because I really only want to... Oh, shit, it's already 11:30. No, it's wild. Dude, there's so much content in the mobile. It's genuinely insane. And I think it gives us a good preview of like what they want to do with the other games, but it's like it's fucking wild, because we should be getting that in our normal game. Like, that's how you run a free-to-play game, in my opinion. And the fact that they literally give us like half the content inside of these other games, and we're paying a premium and the content's delayed. I mean, it's better content, but still. And no, I get your stance. It's just I don't like the snipers in this game. And yeah, I should have done it, but I didn't. I obviously didn't. Oh. I know. I don't know why they removed zombies. Very weird call. Very weird call. Dude, Grape, I know you're kidding, but I do like Diablo Immortal. It's actually fucking good. It's a shithole microtransaction hellhole, but it's actually really good. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD. What else have I been wanting to play? I think I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys, but I just want to take a look at something here really quick. Oh, we got to do Infinite Warfare. Would you guys want to see, real quick, before I go, would you guys just want to do a quick, oh, I forgot about the reactions. You're right. Okay. You're right. Let's see what we got here. No, I forgot about the reactions. God, I'm so used to the mobile app. I like no idea how to use this. No, I'm not going yet. We're going to do some reactions and then I'm going to go. All right. I need to get some water though. Hold on. I want to react to Chopper's Black Ops 5 Zombies video, and the Birdman's talking about Modern Warfare 2. And then I have some other stuff that we'll do later, not tonight. I need to start streaming at 7 when I do stream, because I want to stream from 7 to midnight, and I want to do like 3 hours on YouTube and then 2 hours on Twitch. So that's kind of my plan right now, and I'm gonna try my hardest, guys. I probably won't be able to keep to it. But like I want to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from 7 to midnight, and we'll do like a couple hours of gameplay, some reactions, and then we'll pop over onto Twitch and do something similar, but we'll do it with like other games and shit like that. Are we able to link you videos to react to? That would be... I don't do it in the YouTube chat because I can't click them for whatever reason. It just sends me in an infinite loop of nothingness. So if you want to, send them to me on Twitter or Discord and just let me know in the chat, and then I'll find it wherever you sent it. And I'll either put them in the watch later playlist, or if I think it's interesting enough, we'll watch it right then and there. But I'll do like a dedicated thing where we actually do like reaction content and or whatever they call those streams. But let me get some water so we can get this going and wrap it up, and then we'll be on our way. Why doesn't the mouse work on this computer? Like, I don't fucking understand. It's literally insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can diss me. That's fine. Ugh. Okay, let's turn off the chat here. Well, I can't because fucking mouse doesn't work. Oh my gosh. This is so fucking annoying. And this is on my streaming PC. I don't understand. It's so stupid. All right, now it's working. That's good. Sorry, guys. Jesus, fucking mouse. It's just my mouse. All right, yeah, it's working good now. I don't know what the hell that was going on there. All right, let's get rid of this chat. We don't need to see that right now. Usually people will dip out at this point in time in the stream, which is okay. All right. I know, I do like this operator. He's a sexy bitch. Oh, I gotta take off my belt. Woo! It's getting hot in here, boys. Woohoo! Yeah! Anyone's dad used to do this with him? Get over here, boy! Sorry if I just traumatized like 80% of the chat. All right. Woo! Take off the shirt, big boy.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard.
I'm sure a lot of you. Oh my gosh.
So I'm sure a lot of you.
1080p. What is this? 2020? All right. So this is Chopper. Obviously, you guys know who Chopper is. He's making a video discussing the pitfalls of what could happen if Black Ops 5 does not use this certain thing or goes a certain direction or whatever. I'm not 100% sure of the content of the video. Before we get into it, let's make sure you guys can hear it all right. Let me know.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard the news or at least seen.
You guys should be able to. I think it's actually a little loud. How is it compared to my voice? If I talk, can you hear him?
the leaks
Check,
come out
check,
about
check,
Treyarch's
check,
next
check,
game
1,
in
2.
2020.
How's the audio? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? All right, I'm just going to assume that it's good. Maybe turn it down a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get into it.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys have
Thank
heard
you,
the
Patriot.
news or at least seen the leaks come out about Treyarch's next game in 2024. Now, obviously, it's a little early to be really talking about this stuff, but at the same time, not really, because as we speak, the next...
Oh, yeah, so just real quick so you know, there were a few leaks. Let's see, maybe I have those. Black Ops 5 leaks. Oh, they took all of them down. They took all the images down, but basically, like, a bunch of images leaked for Modern Warfare 2, and yeah, I do want his voice to be quiet. So basically, a bunch of leaks happened, and there's like a Gulf war airplane, and like a desert map, and some other map, like 2 or 3 maps leaked for Treyarch's next game, which is very interesting, very interesting. So that's what the context is. I've never almost passed out. I usually enjoy it a little too much, HR.
Treyarch game is quite literally being developed, or at least, you know, workshopped, and things are getting set in stone. So whether it's going to be called Black Ops 5, or a lot of leaks have also reported Black Ops Gulf War set in the 90s,
yeah,
I really do think that's a work in progress name. I believe the setting and everything, but I don't...
All right, so just so you know, Grape, Black Ops Cold War takes place between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Vanguard Dark Aether Zombies is a preview to Black Ops Cold War. So it takes place around the World at War times, I guess. So all of it's canon. All of it's canon. Black Ops Gulf War, there's no way it's going to be... Great. Not in my COD timeline. There's no way it's going to be Black Ops Gulf War. That just sounds too similar to Cold War, and it sounds stupid. I think it'll be Black Ops 5 or Black Ops like Special Ops or something stupid like that.
Expect them to release a game called Black Ops Gulf War, but regardless of what it's called, BO5 or literally whatever, doesn't really matter. I've been thinking a lot about what they need to do with zombies in order to make this game succeed and when it does come out. And this video is kind of meant to serve as a bit of a discussion board for the community and as a way for me to get my personal thoughts out there and, you know, sort of in place before the next game. And we do know Treyarch does watch...
Spit it out!
The videos, as the one time I got completely called out on Twitter for using the non-cutout version of the Forsaken logo.
That's really funny. I didn't know that he did that.
So we know some of them are watching, and I figured this would be a good conversation piece for not only me to put up my points for the next Zombies game, but you guys...
Yo, Kronos, so for those of you who can't see what Kronos just said, I really hope that the next Zombies is worth the wait. It will be. You guys, I'm telling you that this next Zombies iteration, it is the make or breaking point for the community. It's going to do 2 things. It's going to destroy Zombies forever if it sucks, or it's going to create this line in the sand where the new generation of COD fans, and this could not include me. I could get left in the dust. There's going to be a new generation of COD fans that are going to basically become the new Zombies community, and like all the old shit's going to be left in the dust. The Milos, the Noahs, like it's just going to push. They're not going to be like part of the main community. Or I guess option 3, which is more of a wild card, it's going to be so good that it encompasses everything. I think it's going to be really, really good. I have low expectations right now because it can't be worse than Vanguard, and it can't be worse than Cold War, and Cold War was good. So they just need to fix the Easter egg shit.
In the comment section to leave your thoughts and stuff and what you would like to see in the next title or iteration of Zombies. So with that said, drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video.
Vanguard was super shit though. I mean, Vanguard was absolutely awful in every single way. I know, HR. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think they're gonna just dismiss hardcore fans. They proved that they wouldn't inside of Cold War. That's why I have such high hopes. Seeing how they've implemented quest design from Outbreak through Shinonuma, I think it's going to be okay.
Subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. My first suggestion is to put a lot of effort into making the maps feel distinct from one another, and this can be done in a variety of ways. One of my criticisms with Cold War, as much as I love the core gameplay, the round-based maps in a lot of ways effectively felt almost the exact same. They were bad guy military bases, and with a few aesthetic changes.
Yeah, they feel the same because none of them had a different recipe from the other maps, and all of them had the same exact mechanics because there was no side quest for a field upgrade. There was no side quest to unlock like a secret perk. Well, actually, that's not true. There were actually some side Easter eggs that would give you perks or whatever. But for the most part, all the shit felt the same because you have your field upgrade, you have your zombies dropping special weapons. There was no special DLC weapons on one map that another map didn't have. There was no you had the fucking crafting table that you could build everything on, so everything was exactly the same. I disagree, Grape. I don't think that Cold War's missing passion. I think it was missing a direction, and then I think they like had all these systemic ideas, and then D Machine and Firebase are like, okay, we have these maps or whatever. But I really do think that from Outbreaks, Easter egg through Forsaken, I do think that they were onto something. They just if more maps were added to Cold War, the game would be fucking awesome. But again, this whole like going to a science lab and then building the science wonder weapon, like I'm so sick of that shit. The maps need to be more creative, more cinematic, more fantastical, like a castle in the snow like Der Eisendrache, or a swampy land like Zetsubo, or a prison like Alcatraz. They need to be fantastical, huge places with wonder and intrigue. And going to Nocturne and Toten with spray paint on it, it just looks like a bunch of teenagers shit on it and then left. Like, I don't care about a fucking lab. I'm so sick of labs. If I see another lab, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Changes here and there, it didn't really feel like the drastic difference that we would get, like, you know, with Shadows of Evil going to Der Eisendrache.
Bro, I agree. I don't mind if things interconnect. I'm gonna back it up here a little bit. I don't mind if things interconnect, but I do like when maps have their own unique feel. But you have to connect them through rewards, not every gameplay system.
Feel like the drastic difference that we would get, like, you know, with Shadows of Evil going to Der Eisendrache. Totally different settings, different tones, that sort of thing. And I feel like the way you make maps more distinct is not only the exact, you know, layout, setting, and etc., but also having exclusive either perks or weapons or, you know, features.
What did
that
I
can
just say?
only be accessed on that map. One of the things that distinguishes Zetsubo no Shima, in my opinion, is the fact that it has some unique weapons in the mystery box, the Razorback, Marshals, etc. Or you'll think back to like BO1 and that map being the first one.
The problem with the DLC weapons or whatever is they added them as they came out. So like the weapons that came out during the Zetsubo DLC pack, were like, those weapons were just added to Zetsubo. So like they're not going to do that anymore because you can buy blueprints and you need to be able to use them on every single game. And so they're never going to do that again, but I hope they make unique weapons. Like, for example, in Infinite Warfare and Rave of the Redwoods, when you can go buy the Smiley after you beat the Easter egg, and then you have like this chainsaw, why not create like a special not so much of a wonder weapon, but like a special secret weapon inside of each map that you get after you beat the Easter egg. Along an outbreak line, they should make a map that starts you in a sub port where your mission is to get the sub to an island. I would like to see something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Like, you start out in a small enclosed space and you have like a certain time limit to get to a main map. That could be an interesting challenge. I would like wonder weapons to be infinite damage. They all get useless after a while.
To introduce stamina up and that sort of thing that helps it feel a little bit more distinct for one reason or another. My second suggestion, and this is a big one for me, is zombies maps going forward I feel like should have both a main quest and a full-on Easter egg. So hear me out and I'll explain what I'm thinking.
He tweeted this the other day. I'm interested into hearing what he has to say.
The Cold War Easter egg format, right? It's very gameplay oriented. It's pretty straightforward. The things you need to get aren't that hard to find, and Cold War has been criticized for its Easter eggs not really being that like in depth or
no, they're not in depth at all.
Discover and repeat, which is fine. It's a main quest, and I think it serves its function well in that. I actually quite like a lot of the Cold War Easter egg design. However, I do understand the other side of the community that is missing that interesting depth or still has that itch to solve puzzles and to not have the game really guide you along at all, and you're not even really sure if it's an Easter egg step or not. I think we could have both formats in a singular zombies map, and I think the way to optimize them,
I do too,
make the main quest, quote unquote, basically be sort of like a very challenging but straightforward Easter egg where it's kind of guiding you along like Cold War. Maybe it literally flat out tells you what to do, but the execution can be really difficult. Think of something like an Elden Ring boss. That's sort of what I'm thinking along these lines, and then you can make the gameplay and the boss fights of these main quests very challenging until you learn them, right? It can be one of those things where I shouldn't be able to beat the boss maybe on my first time around. Should take me maybe a couple tries because the main quest is easy to repeat in theory because it's not, you know, a completely like random and arduous Easter egg. So you can go back and play it again, but the actual gameplay itself should be challenging. However, I should be able to learn it and develop and react to it as a player. I really think the Mephistopheles boss fight in Infinite Warfare is an amazing blueprint for how they should handle boss fights going forward. And then as far as the Easter egg goes, like I said, you can go as crazy as you want with these puzzles. You can do Voyage of Despair clock steps, you can do Dead of the Night, Atlas puzzles, whatever you want. Maybe the reward is a little bit different, and it maybe doesn't always have to end in a boss fight, but it can give you different exclusive rewards that only players that have done the Easter egg in the map can also do. It can be significantly more hidden and subtle and low-key, but the main quest itself is still very substantial, and, you know, I think that there is genuinely room for both in a zombies.
I don't understand what he's saying. How do you have a main Easter egg and then, or a main quest and then Easter egg steps? Like, so he wants to have like a Cold War style Easter egg where you're just solving puzzles and you get a boss fight and have a hard boss fight. Fine, okay, but then what would be the point in doing other Easter egg steps? Like, for a blueprint? Okay, like I agree that they should have that shit in there, but like what? It just sounds like he's talking about the same thing. I don't quite understand. No, I don't think he's talking about the first. I don't think he's talking about like World War, like the Final Reich, because that was literally the same quest just with a few extra steps tacked onto it. And it was the same boss fight and everything. I don't think he's talking about a cat, because we've been down this road, and I don't think he would have said casual in a hardcore version. He would have said that, but no, he's talking about having a quest like Cold War, but with a hard boss fight like IW, and then also putting in puzzles in the map that give you different rewards, but lead down a different path. So would there be two boss fights, or would you beat the map? I don't necessarily dislike what he's saying here, but it doesn't kind of make sense. Well, a casual Easter egg is fine, but the boss fight needs to be hard. Like, Der Eisendrach's Easter egg is not particularly difficult, but Easter eggs need to not be easy. They need to not be, oh, I walk over and press square. Oh, I walk over and press square. Okay, I'm done. No, it needs to be somewhat challenging. The steps need to be replayable, fun, and challenging, and then the boss fight needs to be hard to where you're playing it a few times. Like, it took me I still haven't beat Mephistopheles. I still haven't beat Mephistopheles in Infinite Warfare. Like, I'm going to, but I haven't yet. I couldn't beat it 5 years ago. I still haven't yet. Okay, I can see what you're saying, government, but then, so what would the Easter egg lead to? It is tough. I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm excited to start playing it again. Because I gave up after, like, you know, the first, like, 6 months of trying when it came out 5 years ago. But I've gotten so much better since then, so I don't know.
The only map in history that has ever attempted this was the Final Reich in World War II, and I genuinely applaud that map for attempting it. I just think the execution was really bad in that case, but it doesn't mean I think they should throw out the idea altogether. I would like to see this executed in a more modern zombies game, and I think under the right direction, especially with the new people at Treyarch, I think this could be done really well. So that's my second suggestion. Make a distinction between a main quest and an Easter egg, and have them both in a map. My next suggestion is to have a canon crew back in zombies. This has a number of benefits. First of all, being a little bit more of that.
It's never gonna happen. We're never gonna have a main crew back in zombies. And for those of you who are not talking about the video, I'm not just gonna respond to you right now because this video I'm gonna repost on YouTube. So I'm not ignoring you. I see what you're saying, but I'm just not gonna respond to you right now because it's gonna make editing a lot more difficult. So if it's not about the video that we're watching, I'm just gonna not respond for now. Yeah, dude, the alien boss fight was great. And you'll get it done, Patriot. I'm gonna do open lobbies eventually, if you haven't done it by then, but we'll get it done one of these days.
Personality that I think a lot of people felt like was missing from Cold War and Vanguard, and having a established crew also helps make the game a bit more identifiable.
Oh yeah, so to move on this point, they're never gonna have an established crew again. It sucks. I don't think they're gonna do it because they're literally going to not be able to sell blueprints. And you, like, if you buy a blueprint for a multiplayer character and you can't use it in zombies now, I just can't see that happening. The only way it would work is if they had a main crew and then they did what they did in World War II where you could play as extra characters after you beat shit and unlocked with the challenges or whatever. That's the only way it would work, and then they just don't give them voice lines. So you're just playing in silence, which is, or they, you know, they have stupid voice lines like how these guys have it. But then the main crew would still be in the cutscenes and shit when you beat it or whatever.
Viable, but then you might say, Chop, but they still have to have operators in the game, right? This is an Activision product. You know, we're beyond those days. We have to have operators, which is fair enough. Which is
I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again.
why I think that we should play as a canon crew initially, but if you do the map's Easter egg specifically, in this case, like, you know, separating the main quest and an Easter egg, you do a map's Easter egg, you can play as an operator, and you're given that privilege to do so, kind of like how World War II did it. I can't believe I'm praising.
God, what? Yeah, World War II did a couple things right, and it was characters, Final Reich, a couple things like that. Yeah, the costume shit in BO4 is stupid. They didn't do any good rewards in zombies that year.
World War II zombies this much. I need to go wash my mouth out with soap, but again, the idea is there. World War II had a canon crew, but you could play as an operator and you could unlock them through challenges and stuff.
What did I just say? It's like I just made this video myself. And by the way, guys, thank you for nearly 30 likes on the stream. This is a great way to come back. I appreciate the support. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys again. I love you all so much.
That, but I feel like you should only be able to play as the operator if you've done the Easter egg. Perhaps that can be the reward, and it would also make operators in public lobbies, if you see somebody using that, it would make that special. It's like, oh, they've actually completed this map's Easter egg, which might be really hard. So
yeah,
I think
like in World War II,
incentive to get operators and use them in maps, and also play the Easter eggs. His next suggestion is a minor one, and I think Cold War did a really good job of bringing this back, but putting the emphasis back on survival into maps is something I would still like like to see them continue in that direction. It's like
What do you
with
mean?
BO3 and BO4, we were starting to get out of hand with like these zombies maps are no longer about just jumping in, shooting zombies, and living as long as possible. Like it's primarily focused on doing the quest, which is fine for, you know, doing the quest, but it almost loses the original point of why zombies was fun initially.
I honestly think BO3 had a really good survival mix between quest and surviving. I really think Black Ops 4 didn't. Like, it's not like, I don't like doing high rounds on BO4. I just want to do the quests. But Cold War went too far in the other direction. Like, they made killing zombies feel awesome, but their quests I have no desire to really do.
You had a solid
I agree.
survival experience, and that where like a lot of the core gameplay loop was, but then you always had that hidden layer underneath to do this quest and this Easter egg if you wanted to. But primarily the emphasis was still on just survival, and I think Cold War did a great job, like I said, of bringing that back into the forefront of the gameplay.
It's true.
Then Vanguard came along and kind of threw all that out the window.
That's also true.
Point. You get what I'm saying. It's like putting the primary focus still on survival, but then having a main quest and a hidden Easter egg that the game will obviously not tell you about, I think is a structure.
No, listen, Government, I understand what you're saying because I'm more of a quest person myself, but like I need to have something to do. But like right now, my stream today has just been about grinding and getting the camos and just chilling and surviving. And Cold War does a great job of the 15-second, 30-second gameplay loop where you're just running around killing zombies. Everything feels really, really good. But I still need to have shit to do. If I want to do something mindless and do nothing and be boring, that should obviously be on the table and be just as good as everything else in the game. BO3 maps are garbage. Oh, I don't agree with that. You really mean that?
For a really solid zombies experience. So recently, I ran a poll on Twitter asking you guys of whether you prefer...
I voted in this poll, guys. I voted in it. Yeah, exactly. And I do think that's what the survival element can pertain to. See, I think Gorod's like one of the worst maps in Black Ops 3. I think Dreisendracht, Shadows, Revelation, Zetsubo, Origins Remaster, Kino Remaster, what's the other one I like? Basically, Zombies Chronicles is all pretty good. No, it should be balanced, Government. It should be. I don't think it should be more heavily influenced by survival. I just think that if I want to do that, it should be just as good as doing the quest and the boss fight and all that shit. But anyway, let's see what he has to say.
The model of DLC map packs from, you know, years past, or if you like the live service model with seasonal updates. And the results I got were pretty interesting. As you can see, the paid DLC map pack service won, and I can understand both sides of why people may have voted the way they did. And based on the replies and just the reason I framed that question was because I just think it's two different modes of delivery. The people that voted for DLC map packs being superior, generally speaking, I think they're somewhere along the lines, their argument is something like, in years past, the masterpieces and like the best zombies maps ever made were primarily given through DLC, and it's like, if there is a little bit more of an emphasis or a barrier.
What's going on, Shining? We're just reacting to this video. And Government, I meant that Zombies Chronicles is awesome. Like, I think the atmosphere that they did inside of all those maps is so good. From Verrucht to Kino to Ascension to Shang. I think they knocked it out of the park with Chronicles. Like, I love playing those maps and just fucking around.
to get into that experience.
Oh, it's trash,
take
Grape.
more time
It's
on it.
trash.
It's going to be a bit more crafted instead of just being, you know, slapped together. And I don't think that's entirely correct, but I also don't think it's completely wrong. It's not the case that because we're paying for this DLC map pack, it's not like the map creators themselves are pocketing that extra money. That just isn't how the model works. But I do really think there is something to be said about maybe these DLC packs being a bit more or less frequent and a bit more.
I don't think it matters, man. I don't think it matters if we have paid DLC or if we have seasonal content or it's free. I genuinely don't think it makes a difference. The only thing I think that makes, I think the actually free DLC is better because it keeps the player base together. Therefore, the game will make more money long term, meaning that they're going to make more content for it long term. Paid DLC automatically splits up the player base no matter what, specifically multiplayer, but zombies takes a hit in it as well. I think there's this like idea that if we pay them like $15, it's like there's like a dedication that like, okay, well we paid them this money, therefore they have to make us something good because we paid them money for it. Well, in this case, we have to look at the free-to-play model a little bit different. They still have like contractual obligations to fulfill. Like, why do you think Vanguard is still making zombies maps even though Vanguard Zombies is trash and nobody wants it? They still have like legal obligations to fulfill to deliver a certain amount of content through the model that they have established themselves. The seasonal content and the DLC content, it's not that much different. We get like 6 seasons instead of like 4 DLC packs or whatever. But the model is still essentially the same. And I don't think it really matters at all. And in fact, while I have this idea in my head that by paying a price for a map, it will therefore be better, I still hold on to that. I think it's kind of false. Because like I said, splitting up the player base is ultimately worse for the longevity of the game. Therefore, it's worse for the quality of the maps. Like with Black Ops 4, we paid for that DLC pack. And they sent off Alpha Omega and Tag Your Totem to some Chinese studio who frickin' remade the maps, and it wasn't even Treyarch's like team. It was Shanghai Activision or whatever. So I don't think they would do that if they had a healthy player base and, you know, Sledgehammer didn't fuck them over and all that shit. I like Alpha Omega too. That Treyarch was halfway working on that one, but Tag Your Totem was really when they let it go to the final, to that crew in China or whatever. But yeah, my point is I fall into the category where I do think paid DLC is better, but it's only, like you said, because my experience with paid DLC has been better. But the free-to-play model is better for player retention, so which gives them more money, which gives them more reason to create more content. I just think that Cold War was weird because, and we didn't really get to see how zombies could shine because COVID happened. Everybody was working from home. It was an adjustment. And then not to mention, they took over a whole year earlier because of Sledgehammer. So I know this is hard to, I say this all the time, but COD 2024 makes or breaks this franchise for me.
Grandiose, but there's a little more weight behind it. I think that's true just like psychologically. And then of course with the live season pass model, I don't need to explain how this works. We have lived it with Cold War and Vanguard and you know, games before that, even kind of with the Black Ops pass, but not really. I'm just thinking Cold War and Vanguard, it's like, sure, all of these are free, technically speaking, if you pay to get your foot in the door, which is purchasing the game. But if the maps are great, amazing, you got a great zombies map. If the maps suck, who cares? You know, it's really nothing lost. You didn't spend any money on it. Basically, it's the difference between going to a restaurant and paying for something very specific, or paying to get in a buffet and you can just take it or leave it and whatever's there. The paid DLC model is a restaurant where you're going to buy something very specific, and if it sucks, that's kind of annoying because you wasted your money on it. However, you can also pay for exactly what you want sometimes, and when it's great, amazing. Like, it's gratifying experience. And then with the buffet model, let's say the season pass, it's like, obviously you just pay to be in there, you get your foot in the door, but everything can be great or it can be terrible, but it's no harm, no foul if it's not. And that's why I think that
I don't really like that analogy. It's like a free-to-play game is not a buffet. Like, it's the same exact model. It's just now we have a million more microtransactions. Cold War, you're trash. Cold War is like one of the easiest zombies games.
poll ended up being so close. I can empathize truly with both sides. A lot of the people that voted for the season pass model were like, anybody who was voting for DLC map packs is crazy, which I don't think is the case, but I understand why they would say that. It's just, I think that the method of delivery and what your expectations are going to be totally different if you're paying for a DLC pack versus just getting your foot in the door and then, you know, whatever comes out during the season happens. I can really understand both sides, and hopefully that was able to illustrate maybe why this poll was so controversial. But at the end of the day, it's literally a restaurant versus a buffet model, and I'm not sure which situation is going to work better for Black.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand this analogy. Restaurant versus buffet. It's like, no, it's the same model. It's player retention versus this idea that they're making a map because we gave them money.
Black Ops 5 or, you know, Treyarch's 2024 game, but it's just something to consider and think about, and I figured I'd bring it up to you guys. And the last thing I want to touch on is storytelling. Cold War got criticized a lot for its storytelling just not really being there or gripping people in the same way as it has in years past, and I also extend this to the Chaos story in Black Ops 4. The difference is there are stories being told to us where the reason the storytelling was interesting or more thought-provoking in the days of Black Ops 1 and 2 and maybe even 3 to some extent was because we were literally writing the story alongside Treyarch. I had a whole speech about this in my Black Ops 2 video, but I think that should be almost in some sense the model they should return to, where it's like kind of half written by Treyarch and half written by the community. This makes us feel way more personally attached to the story and what's going on, and maybe the story itself may not be as like tightly crafted from a technical standpoint, but we are going to be far more interested and invested in it. At least that's...
Yeah, but guys, this mode... I see the whole thing about the story needing to have like community involvement, I think is kind of, it's kind of null and void when it comes to zombies at this point, because the franchise has been out for 10 years plus. It would be like, it's like rediscovering Star Wars. Like, you can't rediscover it. The reason the zombie story worked so well and how everything went together and meshed with the community and the devs, and they kind of like wrote it together, the reason that worked out is because zombies was fucking new. But Elden Ring was also not the stereotypical game, and they did it in a different way, but they also, like, the story was baked into the game. Like, fans didn't tell the story. Like, there was a lot of discoverability, but what I'm saying is, like, Zombies isn't new. So, like, I don't have that same intrigue to the game like I used to when I was like, oh my gosh, there's radios? What is this radio? It's like, we've seen a fucking radio. We've seen so many radios. We've seen so many ciphers. We've seen so many things. Like, they can't do that same shit and hook us like they did back in the day and get people to want to sink their teeth into it narratively, because we didn't know what was going on. So it's not the end of the world. I do think they need to have mystery and intrigue, but they can do that with a gripping story. It's fine. Like, Elden Ring is... I don't like comparing Elden Ring's narrative to this game, because Elden Ring was a unique world. It's a one-off. The story was so vast and deep and lots of intrigue, but it was intrigue by, like, not telling the players shit and just dropping them in there and then having to figure it out. Whereas we don't have to do that with zombies, because there's nothing for us to figure out. We've been doing it for 14 years. Cold War was great, but I think the whole it really did. It really did. But they're never going to bring back a crew. They're never going to bring back a crew. Chaos should have continued, man. It was so good.
It's my opinion anyway. When you think about it, the only reason the Chaos story had that much of an interest was because it always ended on cliffhangers, not because it was, you know, this open-ended thing like Black Ops 2 was. The cliffhangers were the only thing that made that story, like, intriguing. So we'll see what they do with the story perspective, but that's basically all my suggestions for what I think COD 2024 needs to do fundamentally to make their game work. I think a lot of these suggestions could bring about a stellar zombies experience, and I believe in the guys and girls at Treyarch. You know, they got a really talented team, and I'm looking forward to playing what they're bringing next. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about my suggestions in the comments below.
Is he pausing the game in his video? Oh, is he talking and playing?
You all have a good rest of your...
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But yeah, I know, but part of the story of it doesn't matter if the story's new or not, because part of it is figuring out the mechanics and all that shit and how they told the story. Like I said, getting the radios and seeing a scrap of paper. Like, if they tell the story, it doesn't matter what the story is. If they tell it in the same way, it's not going to be fun to discover again. The Dark Aether isn't part of the Aether, though. That story ended. IW review. Yes, it's coming. Anyway, let's wrap up the thoughts on this video. So, guys, yeah, that's going to do it for this reaction video. Thank you, Chopper, for putting out your thoughts. I had a good time reacting to it. Not that you're ever going to see it, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and the sub button as well. And I will see you guys all in the next video. All right, end that recording. Cool. All right. So yeah, I just think I just think it's going to be fine. I'm not really worried about COD 2024. I think it's going to be good. And if it's not, then I'm wrong. And it sucks. Yeah, no, I was recording a video. So I'm just ending it so I don't have to do it later. But yeah, I'm still going to talk for a minute, but we're about to wrap up. Yeah, so IW review is in the works. I've almost beaten Director's Cut. I have to beat The Beast from Beyond. I have to beat Mephistopheles. Then I have to write the whole thing, and I'm not doing individual map reviews because the game is just too cohesive. It doesn't make sense to do individual map reviews, so we'll kind of be reviewing Spaceland again, but all the way from Rave through Beast from Beyond to Meph, and then I'm going to talk about Director's Cut, and we're going to talk about why Infinite Warfare might be one of the best zombies games of all time. It might be better than Black Ops 3. Like, it might be. Love my new background. What, the picture of the like the Smurf vagina? It's gorgeous. I haven't played Payday, but I've heard it's really good. And I think that during the time of BO1 and BO2, there was just like there was a different era of zombies, and like how everything came together was just so perfectly. Like, Zombies was born at the right time. And instead of like just continuing what made it great, they're like trying to always innovate shit, and then it ends up hurting it. But like, they have to. I get it. Becky, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, and it's okay. And it'll come back. This is like a relationship, you know, like when you're dating somebody, and like at first there's so much magic and you're like in love and all this shit. And then, you know, you start looking at her and you're like, man, I really hate the way she itches her armpit and then goes and eats from the bag of potato chips that I'm sharing with her. That sucks. And then you start to get annoyed. And then you realize I'm being kind of a dick. and you fall in love with them all over again, you know? Or you break up, which is what I do. The mane is lush. What mane? My hair? My hair is greasy. I need a shower. Or the armpit mane. So exactly. Wait, Grape, are you talking about Hunter Biden? All right, guys. I think we are going to end the stream. I think that's it. I'm trying to stick to a schedule. Honing it down day in and day out. Day in, day out. DX, we will get there, I promise. Probably tomorrow, because I'm going to be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. But yeah. So my temporary schedule that I want to try. Do I owe you $10? I feel like I owe everybody $10. Basically the schedule I'm trying to implement right now, I know I'm probably not going to stick to it. It's going to change, but just for those of you who do care, I'm trying to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, from like 7 to midnight my time, which is Eastern. I owe you $100. Fuck, dude. I'm going to be broke by the end of this stream. So yeah, the first like half will be on YouTube, and then the second half will be on what's it called? Twitch. And yeah. So that's kind of the goal. I'm an idiot, and my PC will probably break tomorrow and I won't be able to do it, but that's at least the plan, because I tried to do streams every day and then ended up not being able to. Hey! Thanks for subbing, bro. I appreciate it, Zez Demolitions. I really do appreciate it. Minders, always good having you around. Government, I hope you have a good night too. DX, we'll have our political conversations, and they'll be spicy. Hot and spicy like flaming hot Cheetos. Gold, have a good night. I don't know what I owe you money for, but I'm sure you have a good reason. Grape, yeah, no, 4chan leaked his cell phone, so it got wild. Becky, you have a good night too. I'll probably text you in a little bit. And Zez, have a good night. Let's see, who else do we got here? Gold. Kronos, I hope you have a good night as well. Jeremy, take care, my friend. Hope you're not drinking too much. I think that's it. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.